My name is Sergeant Robert Gomez. I'm the Public Information Officer with the El Paso Police Department. Like we said earlier, we are going to be giving you briefs throughout the day to give you information as it develops. As of right now, like I confirmed earlier, we do have one person in custody. I can confirm that it is a white male in his 20s. I don't have any other information on that. That will be released at a later time, but that's the information we have right now. The estimates of the shoppers at Walmart were between 1,000 and 3,000 with 100 employees present. It is back to school, and the Walmart was at capacity when the shootings occurred. We have secured Walmart and we have secured Cielo Vista Mall. We don't feel that there is a threat to the public or there are any other shooters at this time. As we were from the last conference, we are transitioning into the criminal investigation side. We still have the area locked down, and we have started our criminal investigation to find out exactly what took place. I can't confirm there have been fatalities. I can't not confirm how many. There have been injuries. There were several injuries. I don't have those numbers as of right now. The delay with the injuries and the fatalities is that we can't account for anyone that transported themselves, so our numbers will be a little delayed. Once we have that information, we will definitely make it available to you all. Again, I would like to reiterate that anybody that got separated from their family during these incidents to please report to MacArthur Elementary School to possibly gain information or be reunified with any loved ones that got separated during the chaos. That's pretty much all we have at this time. Later in the day, as we become more concrete on what the information we have, we will have another press conference with our city leaders at the Emergency Operations Center on Threadgill. We will announce that on Twitter so that everybody, not only our local media, but our national media will be aware of that. That date and time is to be determined because the investigation is still ongoing. That's about all the information I have right now, but I will take any questions.
Where was the shooter apprehended?
I don't have the location of where the shooter was apprehended. That information I don't have.
Was it in Walmart or out of Walmart?
I don't know if it's inside or outside. I don't have the location.
Shooter was from out of town.
I have no information of where he's from.
Can you confirm that more than 10 people have died and that 30 people were injured?
I don't have the numbers. I know that people have died, and I know that there are a number of people injured. I don't have those numbers right now.
Can you confirm that the gunman posted a manifesto online before this shooting?
I don't have any information of a manifesto.
Can you confirm that there's only one shooter?
As far as we understand at this moment in time, we have one person in custody. We believe he is the sole shooter, but that could change. Like I said earlier, when this started, we did have multiple reports of multiple shootings, so we are sorting that out. But at this time, we only have one person in custody, but the investigation is ongoing.
Is there any search still ongoing for possible other suspects?
We have cleared the mall area for victims and suspects. We have secured Walmart, and we do know that area is secure of suspects, and we're attending to the victims at Walmart. Those areas are still being secured, but and will not be released as of yet, but we do find that those areas are secure at this moment.
Were all the victims at the Walmart or anywhere else?
The reports are that most of the victims, we believe, are from Walmart, but I can't 100% confirm that right now.
Were there any Mexican nationals who were slain?
I don't have the demographics of anybody that was injured or killed.
Sorry, can you clarify the number of dead if it's one or more than one?
I don't have that information.
But you know it's at least one, is what you're saying.
I know there is a fatality, so that would be one, yes.
There's been a call for blood donations. Can you talk more about that?
I know that the Red Cross is on scene or are working with our EOC. I don't have that information, but I would assume with any kind of mass casualties that blood would be in demand. So if I have that information or when I get that information, I will definitely put it out.
So you said the suspect was white. White, not Hispanic, or white Hispanic?
What I have is a white male.
In his 20s.
In his 20s.
That emergency notification went out alerting all of El Paso County and City. Do you believe that there is still a threat to the city and the county, or?
As of right now, we don't believe there's a threat, but we are continuing the investigation.
A police official said that there were 2 male suspects. Can you confirm that?
We have 1 detained at this time.
How prepared are you as a unit?
Ahorita después de esto va a hacerlo en español.
Is there any motive?
We are still investigating the motive, so we don't have that at this time.
How prepared are you for this kind of incident here in El Paso most of the time?
As far as the police department, all the federal agencies, law enforcement, state and local, we train for these types of scenarios. Nobody can be 100% prepared for anything that happens. We do routinely train. I think we do work well with each other, and we have a coordinated effort today. So I don't think there's any agency in the country that's prepared for something like this, but we do prepare for it and do our best to make sure that these situations are handled as best as possible.
In terms of the weapon, we've heard reports from city council members that it was an AK-47.
I don't have the make and model of the weapon. The only report that I have from initial reports is that it was a rifle. The make and model of that rifle, I don't have that confirmed at this moment.
There were reports that there was shootings outside of the Walmart. Can you confirm that?
We had multiple reports during the active shooter situation. We had reports at other malls and other locations. We have verified at this time that those reports were false. We have no separate shootings or reports of shootings. The only active location that we believe shootings occurred were at the Walmart and possibly Sela Vista Mall, but that is to be determined. Anywhere outside of that is it has been confirmed that those incidents that were reported to us are false. There was reports of other malls during the time. They're false. The only active investigation we have right now is at Walmart and Sela Vista Mall.
What do you mean when they say terrorist gang activity?
I don't know. I didn't say that.
There were reports that said that.
Oh, I can't confirm on the motives or the location or any basis for the shooting right now.
Do you expect the number of fatalities to go up?
I don't know, and like I said earlier, we want to make sure that we give an accurate count. We know that a lot of people were separated during the chaos, and we don't want to worry people unnecessarily, so we want to be very sure that the counts that we give you of injured and dead are accurate, and also we are prepared to deal with those family members when we do make notification. Like I said earlier, we had to deal with people that transported themselves on their own. They could have gone to area hospitals. That takes time to confirm that they are part of this incident, so we are not going to have that until later on, possibly today, maybe even tomorrow.
What do you know up to now about the path that the gunman took, from where to where? Where did the shooting start and how did it continue?
You know, all the reports that I have are based of 911 calls, so that it's not very reliable.
Right.
We did get reports initially from Walmart and then secondarily at the mall. Now, whether one happened before the other, I couldn't confirm.
Do you have any idea of the duration of the shooting?
I don't have the total duration, no.
How much longer do you think this scene will remain active today?
You know, it's safe to say that the scene will be active the rest of the day and possibly throughout the night. That's a safe estimate. But again, this is unprecedented in El Paso. It is a crime scene. If we do have multiple fatalities or multiple victims, we have to investigate each and every one of those. So if a murder investigation could take a day, if this turns out to be a mass casualty as we expected, it could be longer. So those estimates are just estimates right now.
In terms of the duration of this, give us an idea from when the first 911 call came in to when the officers arrived on the scene.
That I don't have that. I don't have that information. That would be guessing. I'm not comfortable giving you that estimate. I know that it was very quickly. I know that there were officers in the mall area that weren't on duty that responded. I know there was agencies that weren't on duty that responded. The response by local law enforcement has been overwhelming, not only state and local. Some of those individuals were not actively working but were in the area when the call went out, so I couldn't give you the estimate of how quickly we showed up on scene.
Were there any inside Walmart when the shooting began?
I have no idea. I don't have that information.
Were there armed security personnel from Walmart?
I don't believe that there's any armed, but I couldn't confirm that either.
So are there any estimates on the number of rounds that were used?
No, that I don't have. I don't have estimates on round counts right now.
Any updates on police fired their weapons today?
I do. I can confirm that no law enforcement personnel did fire their weapons during this incident. The person that was taken into custody without incident, and no law enforcement personnel fired their weapons.
Did the suspect drop his weapons and abandon them?
All I can say is that it happened without incident, so I can assume that the person dropped his weapon.
Was there an altercation between the officers and the
Without incident means that there was possibly little to minimal force when they took the person into custody.
And everyone who was evacuated, where are they now? Has everyone been taken somewhere else?
The reunification center is at MacArthur Elementary School. Anybody that's being evacuated, we're taking them using Sun Metro buses to that location so that they can meet with family members. So anybody that has been evacuated will be taken to that location.
Did you have other injuries in the, like, people were running out of the store? Did they injure themselves there? Was there any injuries in that panic?
I'm sure there were injuries in the panic. I don't have specific information.
Any hotels or homes in the area related to this?
Hotels or homes related to this? Not that I'm aware of, no. Anything else? Okay, we're gonna try to give you as much information as we can. The next tactical brief, like I said, we calling them tactical briefs from the scene here. Should our main press conference with city officials come out, I'll be posting that on Twitter with the location, and that's to be determined. Any other tactical brief or anything else that I come up with or we are able to release to you, I will put it on Twitter and let you know exactly when we're gonna have that. It'll be at this location. Any questions?
It's your personal Twitter or the El Paso?
No, it's El Paso Police Department Twitter page.
Okay.